Alright, what's going on, guys? Just want to give you guys a quick rundown. Different video today. So we had an eBay sale last week. Buyer is open a request because they still have not received it. It's been 7 days. Unfortunately, fortunately, it's not my fault. Unfortunately, it's taking long. In this video, I call eBay, tell them the situation, and then I'll break it down for you guys right after, let you guys know what exactly happened. If you guys want to see more videos like this of me, dealing with the back end stuff, as running a business is not just buying cool shirts and expensive games and reselling them. It's also a lot of back end stuff as far as dealing with eBay stuff, dealing with, yesterday we were having issues with Shopify with our payouts and with some of the POS stuff that we use to, charge everybody. So I took care of that yesterday, and then I'm taking care of this today. It's stuff like this every day. But if you guys want to see more videos like this of me handling these situations and showing you guys, the process that I go through to do this, let me know. I'll record it. I'll post more videos like this. But yeah, in this video, I'll call eBay, let them know what's up, and then I break it down. I don't know if I said that already, but I've recorded this like 2-3 times because I keep forgetting to say it. But yeah, we call eBay, let them know what's up, and then I'll let you guys know what happens after. Let's get into the video. Thanks for watching.
Are you still there, Joanne?
Yes.
Yeah, so thank you so much for staying on the line with me, and I really appreciate your patience. So going back to this request, okay, so I trust that you did actually your best to make sure that this item is going to be shipped to this person.
Okay.
And as of the moment, when we actually check the tracking information of this item, it shows that there's already a movement with this item.
Okay.
And this item would be delivered with the buyer's end within the day. Okay, so there's just a little bit delay with the shipping of the item, but definitely the buyer would be receiving this item and it would be delivered to them within the day. Now, this is what will happen here, okay? So this item of yours, you are definitely included with our seller's protection program.
Awesome.
So in order for us to maximize this program, once the item or the tracking already shows delivered, okay, then definitely there's a big chance that the case would be closed in your favor.
Okay.
Because you did actually provide the correct shipping information for this buyer.
Yeah.
And at the same time, it would actually show delivered even though the case is actually for an item not received.
Okay.
Now, I suggest that since the case was just actually open today, we're going to be giving you like 3 business days to communicate and also to work things out with your buyer.
Okay.
So I suggest that you can actually try to send your buyer another message. Let them know that there's just some delay with the shipping of their item.
Okay.
And definitely they'll be able to get this item within the day or by tomorrow. But for now, you don't need to worry because as long as the tracking already shows delivered, this is not going to be taken against you.
Yeah.
And at the same time, there's a chance that the case would be closed in your favor. So we'll still go ahead and process your full payout.
Okay. Awesome. So I'm going to be good. They're going to receive it within the time period that they're supposed to get it. And because of that, I won't get penalized for that. Because another thing, they're like threatening to leave me a bad review because of this situation. They're like, if you don't send me a partial refund or give me a full return. They're saying that they want a partial refund and they'll consider it. And if not, they want the item within 3 days. If not, they want to keep the item and they want a full refund. And I was like, look, let me just talk to eBay, see what I can do with the process. Because I have no idea. Because like I don't know what's going on with it. Like I haven't been keeping track because I thought it had delivered already because it's been over a week, So
yeah, I understand because that's actually the original estimated delivery date they have provided. However, there's some delays with the delivery.
Okay. So
you can actually advise the buyer, send them another message, let them know that you have already spoken with eBay today.
Okay.
And item would be delivered to them within the day. Okay. So, and then after that, you don't need to do anything. Don't process any refunds for this buyer, okay? Because if you do, the case would actually be closed, and there's actually no way for us to step in and help you out, okay?
Okay.
So,
so all I need to do is, so I just let them know that you guys said that like pretty much there's nothing we can do.
Yes.
And then
an item would still be delivered on their location within the day. Okay, and definitely they should be receiving this item within a day.
Okay, and then
Now,
yes.
okay, this is what I would suggest. Okay, so since the case was actually just open today, if ever the tracking still shows the same, okay, but you see that the item is already showing as delivered for the tracking information, definitely you can actually ask eBay to step in and help by September 6th. Okay? So by then we can already close the case in your favor, and at the same time we can start to process out your payout on this item here.
Okay. So
Okay then.
okay, so all I need to do is pretty much just let them know that, like, you know, that it's supposed to arrive within the time frame, and there's nothing that we can do about it. And
yes.
And I just don't. I'm good there. I just leave it alone.
Yes, that is actually correct. So you don't need to do anything on your end. Do not process the refund yet to this buyer, okay, until the tracking shows delivered, okay? Because if you do that, the case would be closed, and if there's something along the way that happens, then we really cannot actually step in and help you out. Okay?
Okay, so pretty much, so once the tracking shows delivered, it'll close the case.
Yes.
Okay, awesome. I just want to make sure, because I've had issues before where they tell me, like, oh, just leave it alone, wait for the 3 days. After the 3 days, we step in and we take care of it, and I've been like penalized for that. So I just wanted to make sure that I'm good to go then. So, all right, so I'll contact the buyer after 3 days.
Yeah.
Oh, once the tracking shows that it's delivered, I'm good to go.
Yes,
all right,
that
awesome.
is actually correct. So automatically the case would be closed in your favor, and at the same time, we'll go ahead and start to process out your payout on this item here.
Awesome. Okay, and then one more thing. Like I said, he's been threatening me with bad reviews and saying that he's gonna leave. You know, if he does leave a bad review, what's the process for that? Because I know I just don't want it. I mean, I know you guys can take it off, but I just don't want it to be there on too long, because, you know, it's not really my fault.
Yeah, well, definitely if that's the case, like what they said, if the tracking shows it's delivered, then definitely we can maximize your seller protection. And with that, we can definitely file a dispute to get that feedback removed. And it should not be taken against you once the item shows as delivered, because you did actually provide the correct shipping information for this buyer. Okay. So,
then one more thing, because I pretty much got everything. One more thing, do you guys send him a message or anything? Send the buyer a message to inform him of, like, the situation, or you guys just wait till the case is closed?
Yeah, definitely we will be notifying also the buyer about this update here, or about this case that was open. So whatever information that we may have, the buyer would also be updated. Now, once the case is closed in your favor, then we're going to be also updating the buyer regarding the decision that we have made regarding this request open.
Okay, awesome. Thank you. I really appreciate it. That's everything. I just wanted to confirm just to make sure, because I didn't want to make any steps or decisions before talking to you guys.
I understand. Well, everything is all set then, and do you have other questions for me?
No, that's pretty much everything for right now.
Okay, then. So with that, Joe, we're all set. Again, this is Janice with eBay Customer Service, and have a wonderful day, okay?
Thank you. Likewise. Bye. Alright, cool. So let me break down the situation. I got a message on eBay from a buyer who purchased this item, Fortnite Edition Switch. I think I had it listed for like 200, 225-ish. Kind of taxing on it, but it's PAL version, and I had seen several sell for 250. So I listed at 225. I got it for a good deal, so I was like, let me list it for 225, and I'm open to offers. So I had a few like $100 offers, $120 offers, the usual lowballs. And then somebody offered me 150, and that lot that I bought with that Fortnite Switch, I pretty much sold everything. So this Switch was like pure profit. So I was like, all right, I'll just take the 150. Let's move it. Let's get that money in and get some more inventory. So I accepted the offer. I shipped it out and everything, and this was last Thursday. What's today? Saturday. Let me just get the date so you guys can know. So last Thursday, the 21st, they made the purchase. On the 22nd, I packaged it up and sent it off to the USPS. And then on the 23rd, which is Saturday, the next day they scanned it. So within 2 days, it was shipped out and scanned by USPS. And usually, from my experience, USPS, Ground Advantage, they're usually really good. I've never seen anything take more than 5 days. I've seen it as fast as 2 days and no more than 5 days. Well, that was on the 23rd when it got scanned in. It's already the 30th, exactly 7 days later, and it's still not delivered. Yesterday on the 29th, the buyer contacted me and said, hey, I need this for a gift. It's still not here. Like, what's going on? And this was like during the day. We were open. This was yesterday, like I said, we were open. It was popping. It was, you know, and usually when we're open, I'm not on my phone. We're getting messages on eBay, messages on Instagram, messages on Facebook, on TikTok. We're getting offers on eBay as well. And I don't see it because I'm doing negotiations. I'm buying. I'm the only one that really focuses on buying. So, I'm kind of busy all day. So I didn't see the message. And then around 8:30 when I was heading out, when I left the store, I received another message like, hey, like, what's going on? So I messaged them back. I was like, hey, I'm sorry. Like, I've been super busy. Let me take a look into it. So it took me like maybe 2-3 hours to respond to them from their initial message about it being delayed, the shipping. So I checked and I noticed that it still wasn't there yet. It was on its way. It was making updates, but it still was not delivered, which is weird because it's almost 7 days exact since it was scanned in by USPS. So I was like, let me look into it. I'll see what's up. And I ended up getting home and I knocked out because it was late. I was tired. So this person was messaging me like at 2 in the morning, 3 in the morning. So when I woke up this morning at 7, I messaged back like, okay, like, let me look into it. Let me see what's going on, because I was kind of hoping that it would, because it was in the same area so it's pretty much like if I forgot where they're from. Let's, for example, Dallas, Texas, and it's saying that it's arriving to Dallas, Texas Saturday morning. Like, that was like what it was saying, but for their location. So I was expecting for it to be out for delivery on Saturday, which was today. I checked, still no update. It just said that it arrived to their facility, but it's not. There's nothing moving. So I was like, all right, let me see what's going on. So I told them, I was like, yeah, I see that. Like, let me see what I can do. And they're upset because they're like, oh, it's for a birthday party. I need it wrapped up. I don't know what. And they're like, and they were pretty much upset with me. And I'm like, look, I understand your frustration. I'm sorry that this is happening. I'm sorry that there's delays. Because even with USPS on the shipping, the expected date for shipping and delivery, it says experiencing delays. So it's taking a little bit longer than expected. So they're getting mad at me, and I'm like, look, I understand your frustration. I understand what's going on. I'm sorry that this is happening. I hate when this happens, but please understand this is not my, what did I say? This isn't my, this is out of my control, I told them. This is out of my control. You purchased, and within 2 days, it was, you purchased the item. Next day, I packaged it up and sent it to USPS. Next day, USPS scanned it in and sent it off to you. So it's out of my hands at that point. If I would have taken like 5-6 days to send it out, like, obviously that's my problem. That's my issue. That's my fault. But I did everything in my time period that eBay expects me to. So, I was like, all right, let me figure out what's going on. Let me talk to eBay and let me get back to you. And they're like, oh, I already talked to eBay. They told me to figure it out with you and to either offer me a partial refund or let's do a full return. And I was like, and this was like, mind you, I'm getting ready to pull up to the store. This was maybe like 2 hours ago when I was dealing with this. So I wanted to call eBay, but I was like, I'll call them right now because I needed to charge my phone and I needed to get ready to come. So on my way over here, I was going to call them. So whatever, right? I'm like, all right, so what do you want to do then? You want a partial refund? If we can just do a partial refund and be done with it, like, I'm cool with that, right? And he was like, well, he's like, well, it's not up to me to do the partial refund. Like, you're the one that offers it and I consider it. And he was like, I would hate to leave you a bad review because you have a good store and I don't want to leave any blemishes on your store. I don't know what. And I was like, first of all, I mean, as an eBay store, you don't want any bad reviews, right? But this is a situation that's out of my control. Like, even if he gives me a bad review, it doesn't matter because I can get it off with eBay. I can contact eBay and they'll take care of it. So that was like, I was kind of like, yeah, like, like I felt the threat, with that, but I was kind of like, all right, like, what do you want to do, bro? Like, let's figure it out. Because he was also upset because I wasn't responding, and I told him, like, look, I'm sorry, I'll have a store. We were busy yesterday, and then you were messaging me like at 2-3 in the morning, so I'm not gonna respond. I'm knocked out. But like, I'm here. Let's figure it out, and he was, I mean, it's just tough because it's out of my control. I can't do anything. I'm not the one that's taking it to him. I shipped it out. I did my part. So then he's like, well, what would you offer as a partial refund? I was like, I can do a $20 partial refund. I had it at $225. You offered me $150. That's a $75 discount. Like, I gave you a good deal on this. And then on top of that, I'm giving you an extra $20 as a partial refund. And he's all like, well, first of all, the only reason why this model is expensive is because it's Fortnite edition. But it's still the older model, which is why I offered you $150. I don't know what. And I was like, I mean, it's a Fortnite edition. Like, it goes for a little bit more. And I'm going off, like, whatever, right? It's the whole thing, right? But he was like, that's besides the point. That's not on topic. He's all like, and then he said, I'll consider your $20 offer, your partial refund offer. And then he said, let me send you the case. Let me open a case that the item's still not arrived, and you can offer me the $20 partial refund. I'll think about it, and if I don't accept it, I'm expecting the item within 3 days. If not, I want the item and a full refund. And I was like, all right, we're stopping here. Let me talk to eBay. So I called eBay. I was already done getting dressed. I was like, I called eBay. I talked to them. They're like, nah, you're good. Don't worry about it. You don't have to do anything. Let them know that you're going to wait till the item gets there. Well, you guys heard the whole conversation. I'm just, it's just something I don't want to have to deal with, but that's part of owning a business, doing eBay. People think it's so easy to sell on eBay and make money, and you can just flip it. And I get a lot of people trying to sell us stuff that they're like, hey, here it goes for 70, give me 60, you'll sell it quick, I don't know what. And I'm just like, look, like, I mean, it's more than just here, give me the money, here's your item. Like, it's more than just that. There's things like this. And then another thing with this buyer, he opened the case. I tried to offer the $20 partial refund because I'd rather just offer him the 20 and be done with it. I think after that, I don't even know if I'm not mistaken, he can't even leave a review or anything. I don't know. I don't remember. There's a whole process with that, but he sent me the request, and no, he sent me the open the case, whatever. I tried to send him a refund, a $20 partial refund, and it wouldn't let me. It was either send a buyer message, update tracking, or offer a refund. I pressed on offer a refund, and it only does a full refund. There's no option for partial refund. So I tell him, I'm like, hey, like, it's not letting me do a partial refund. Let me talk to eBay. And he sent me like a Google search answer that says you can offer a partial refund through an open case or whatever. And that's true, but only for like damaged items with defects, whatever. But this is an item that has not arrived, so it's not gonna let you offer a partial refund on something that they haven't received. So you can only do a full refund. So then I sent him screenshots. I was like, look, this is what it shows me. These are the 3 options. I sent him another screenshot. This is what it's telling me for the refund. And it's saying only a full refund. And he said, press refund now. It'll give you the option, which is a lie. That's going to refund the whole amount. So from there, that just left a bad taste in my mouth. And I was like, nah, this guy's just trying to just pull a fast one, whatever. So I was like, nah, I'm just going to talk to eBay. Usually I would call him right away. But like I said, I was getting dressed. I was just trying to, do everything. So I just called eBay on my way over here. And you guys heard the conversation. We're good to go. Super annoying. That's just part of it. I was going to get into the day, talk about what's going to go on, but yesterday was pretty stressful, like I said, with the Shopify stuff. And now, I mean, it's not a big deal, it's just time consuming, but just want to show you guys that. I guess I'll make this its own video so you guys can, see an interaction with, eBay and what's going on with the buyer. But yeah, I just feel kind of, it's also annoying because I was kind of out of it with the conversation because I have no idea what's going on. Because I'll be honest, like, I haven't really been on top of checking, if everything's arriving on eBay, just because I ship it out and I let it happen, and I'm focused on the store, and I'm back and forth here in the front. So I haven't really been on top of, like, okay, what's going on with the eBay items. I usually always check, but like I said, the last few days have been busy. But I'm usually always checking, like, okay, these items have arrived. Okay, this was not there yet. It's been over a month. What's going on? Like, I just received a package, and it was a return to sender because I guess their address was insufficient. So I need to look into that. That's just a bunch of stuff, that I'm usually on top of that I haven't really been, especially with eBay, just because of the store. But yeah, it's just an unfortunate situation. That's just part of it. It's annoying, but I just, with eBay, it can be, hit or miss. I've had issues where they tell me, like, hey, like, you're good to go, just don't do anything, let the 3 days pass or 4 days pass for the case to close, and we'll come in and we'll take care of you. and then it bites me in the butt, and they're like, oh, you never did anything, so because of that, you're at fault, and you're gonna have to process a refund. Like, just super annoying. Like, I just, you know, sometimes, so that's why I have to be very specific. I have to act like I don't know what's going on. I'm just like, okay, so I need to do this, right? And I need to, I just want to explain the steps. So, you know, if there's anything that comes back to me, I can be like, hey, like, I explained it, I asked several times. So that's just the way I do it with eBay when I call. But yeah, this is the first time it's happened to me like this, where it's like an item not arrived, and you know, all this stuff. But that's pretty much it. Thank you guys for watching. It's gonna be a long day today. Excited. We got a lot of stuff to put out. We got a lot of eBay sales, a lot of website sales. Gonna get to work, but thank you guys for watching. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this little behind the scenes of what goes on as an eBay reseller. But yeah, thanks for watching. Like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. We'll catch you on the next one. Peace.